Hello there, folks. This is Mito.
And this is Miro.
And this is the Random Display. Alright, for our first episode, we're going to talk about a topic that a lot of you want to hear about, Game of fucking Thrones. Yeah. Now, because of the latest episode, which blew our minds up, we're going to talk about the top 10 deaths in Game of Thrones. Take it away, Mito.
Alright, coming in at number 10, Robert Baratheon. Such a useless death, to be honest.
Yeah, it was one of the most useless deaths and one of the most stupid ones. He was killed by a pig, right?
A boar.
A boar, yeah.
And it sucked.
It sucked balls, but it was very important because it started everything off.
That little prick.
That
Joffrey,
little bitch. Yeah, we're gonna come to that later on. Alright, so coming up at number 9, Eddard Stark. That bitch died, and he said something in the game very important. You win, or you die.
Yep, and this is the Game of Thrones. That's what he said to Cersei, I think, they were in the garden.
Yeah, they were in the garden. I don't know what I felt about it. It wasn't as gruesome, though. I mean, it was one of the easiest deaths.
Awesome.
Yeah, and it was one of the easiest deaths. I mean, in Game of Thrones, believe it or not, beheading isn't that bad. It's good.
Yeah. Alright, coming in at number 8.
I mean, no, but before we move on, let's talk about Eddard Stark a bit. It wasn't as gruesome until, do you remember when Joffrey showed Sansa her father's head?
Yeah, I mean, his head looked awesome actually on a spike. But
yeah, but otherwise it wasn't gruesome.
Well, anyways.
That's why it's number 9.
Yeah.
But it's worth mentioning.
So coming in at number 8, the first scene of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, the first guy that died in Game of Thrones.
The Night Watch Ranger, the one that saw the White Walker.
Yeah.
That was pretty, I mean,
it wasn't as gruesome though. You didn't see him die. You only heard him scream. In the books, though,
but it wasn't fair.
My bro here didn't read the books, but I did. And in the books, the Night Watchman Ranger died by getting stabbed in the freaking eye, and then he was reanimated with a knife coming out of his eye. So that was really interesting.
As a White Walker, of course.
Yeah, as a White Walker. So that's why, because he's the first death in the Game of Thrones, he gets to be in number 8. In number 7. Renly Baratheon.
Yeah, died a really stupid death.
Yeah,
the first use of magic.
Exactly, but no, I mean, it's not stupid. It wasn't as gruesome, but was fucking epic.
He couldn't stop it though. I mean,
yeah, he couldn't stop it. He was killed by the demon baby, right? That was
the
animated.
One that came out of
the red woman's vagina. Yeah, that was weird, but it was epic. It was the actual use of magic to kill someone directly.
With a huge
so yeah, that's why he's in number 7. He also started a very important thing because he was one of the strongest rivals and a very strong ally to Robb Stark. So that's why.
And he had such a hot wife too. So yeah.
But he didn't enjoy that much. Enjoyed her brother more so.
Gay. Yeah. Right. Anyway, so coming in at number 6, Masters of Marine.
Masters of Marine.
600.
Gruesome. Less than 600. I mean, it's more like 130 or something. I don't remember the number.
Well, whatever.
I mean, 130 still. That's gruesome as fuck. And besides, it showed the real face of
she
Daenerys
said something
Targaryen.
Weird. She's like, I answered justice with justice. So
that
was pretty.
Do you remember when Sir, what's his name, Sir Barristan? He came to her and told her sometimes you have to answer injustice with mercy, and she said no, just fuck off, dude. And she killed him, and I don't think it's the wisest option or choice.
It was stupid.
And then again, she comes with another stupid choice when she decided
letting that blonde guy go.
Yeah, Jorah Mormont.
Yeah,
that was an epic fucking fail.
I have a problem with names, guys.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
All right. So, number 5, Lady Arryn.
That was funny as hell.
Yeah. That was very fitting. She flew away. Literally.
Yeah, exactly. With her hands everywhere.
It was
really funny, actually.
I don't know about you, but I think that Lady Arryn, her death, and
I hated that bitch.
Yeah, I hated her as well. But I mean, when she died, killed by Littlefinger, you see the evolution of Sansa, because she then has to lie.
Yeah.
To save Littlefinger.
Yep.
And she changes, right? She evolves and she becomes a pivotal character. Later on, she's starting to play the game of Thrones,
she's
right?
starting to mature.
I don't know, yeah, but I felt that. But it is very, very epic, her death, and very gruesome, I think. I mean, the first time we saw someone fly from the moon door, do you remember?
Yeah.
When?
what was he?
That
fighter
that
against
sellsword. Yeah, the sellsword that
Yep.
Tyrion hired to kill the.
He didn't hire actually.
He did. No, he paid him. He paid the dude. He paid Bronn. Yeah, he paid him. I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah,
He did.
Lancer always pays.
And then he was like,
Alright.
you don't play fair. And then he was like, he did.
He did. Yeah, that was really
He
nice.
did. She did.
Tyrion hands down the best.
They all
character.
flew.
Well,
All right. So
number 4.
Number 4.
Carl Tanner, aka
Carl Tanner. Yeah. The
Cutthroat.
cutthroat from Jon Snow's Night's Watchman.
Jon Snow's a bitch. All right.
But I mean, I liked him. I guess it's my favorite battle in
Well,
the entirety of Game of Thrones.
No, actually, it wasn't. 'Cause,
I mean, it's my favorite. Did you see the
a
dude
girl
how he
saved
played?
him. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
it was
he
a
did. He
bitch,
stabbed him in
actually,
the
so,
back.
Yeah, it was pretty.
But
stupid.
still, I guess she did stab him in the back. But Jon Snow was the one who killed him.
Yeah.
But I don't think that it's realistic. If they
sword
could have had
right
Jon
through the-
Snow kill him like the hero he's not. Jon Snow is not a hero. Jon Snow doesn't want to be a hero. Now
He's a
he
bitch.
does a bit. No, he's not a bitch. I love Jon Snow. And Carl Tanner is hands down my favorite villain in the Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones has a
Ramsay.
lot of villains. No, Ramsay
Ramsay.
isn't a villain. Ramsay is a
He's
psychopath.
a bastard.
He's more than a villain. Ramsay makes villains look cute. Yeah.
All right. So
All right, so coming up at number 3, Dany's brother, Viserys. He got his
Epic.
golden crown. Yeah.
yeah, he got his crown.
That
That's
was
for
a
sure.
horrific death. I mean, that's why it's in number 3.
You
Because
should explain it though.
you remember Drogo? He pissed
The
off
epic guy.
Drogo, and then Drogo just came up to him with a pot of melting gold, and he poured it over his head. That was
right over
that was
his golden
horrific.
hair.
I mean, especially that it shocked me so much when I read the books.
Yeah.
Because if you'd read the books, and even the series,
The
you'd
sound
think,
he made when
no,
he
not
fell.
only that, the book
I mean,
didn't have any sounds, but Viserys was the guy you thought would be a pivotal player in the Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
He seemed to be the true heir of the Targaryens, and so it made sense that he'd cross the Narrow Sea and take the Iron Throne back, but he didn't. He actually died in the first couple of episodes, and that blew my mind away. It was one of the signs that might have told me, don't be comfortable with Eddard Stark because main characters can just die. Yeah.
G.R.R.Martian.
All right, so coming up at number 10, number 2.
Purple wedding. So,
The Purple Wedding. The death of Joffrey.
I felt so satisfied actually. Joffrey dying felt so good.
I don't know.
So fucking
Did it?
good. Yeah.
Did it feel good?
Yeah, I want I mean most of the Lannisters to die.
I'm gonna come across
Most of
as an asshole, but I don't think that Joffrey is the main villain, nor is he even remotely one of the main villains in
What
Game
I
of
thought
Thrones.
though was Tywin killed him actually. Just
Oh
so he
yeah,
can take over King's
I thought
Landing.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Because he's a bomb. He's a ticking bomb that could just blow up even in Tywin's face. But still, I mean, I think Tywin's death would be more important and more effective than Joffrey's. How many?
His face though.
I mean, how
that
many people did
epic.
Joffrey kill? How many people did Tywin kill? And how many people did Tyrion kill? I mean, a lot of you like Tyrion.
I mean Tyrion is
I don't like that asshole. He's a villain. He comes from an asshole family, and so he's an asshole. I want him dead.
he definitely
Yeah,
is
we're gonna
the
talk about
best
Tyrion's
punchline.
death later on.
Alright, so
All right. So coming up at number 1. So most of you are a little bit confused because we didn't mention not only one of the most important things that happened on Game of Thrones. One of them just happened the past episode, and it's the reason why we're making
so
this episode.
gay. I hate
It's
JR.
not.
I mean-
it's not gay. I mean, listen. We are conflicted because we have 2 epic scenes that are very important. The Red Wedding, and the Red Wedding didn't bother me. I mean, the death of Robb Stark. Robb Stark is an asshole. He deserved to die because he's an idiot.
He's an
an
idiot.
idiot.
Yeah,
I mean,
he is.
you betray the phrase. You kill the Karstark guy. So you're pissing off the Karstarks, one of your
Just
strongest
for his
allies.
stupid romantic.
No, and for justice and for all the moral bullshit that killed his father. So
Yeah.
Robb Stark deserved to die. Catelyn Stark, Cat, his mother, she deserved to die as well. She started all, if you remember, she disobeyed her husband, Eddard Stark, and she kidnapped Tyrion. And she started all off. She's one of the main reasons why Eddard Stark died. So I didn't care for them.
I didn't mind though.
But his wife, man, his wife, she's pregnant. You don't stab her in the tummy, you know.
About
especially
5 to
when
6 times.
Yeah, exactly.
Bam, bam, bam.
You mutilate her like that, and it didn't happen in the books, so it was a shocker even for the book readers. So yeah, I mean, it was horrible. But then we have the other one that's tied with the Red Wedding in its gruesomeness and in its shock value, Oberyn Martell. Shit.
Oberyn Martell.
Yeah, his name is Oberyn Martell.
Really?
The family name is Martell. His name is Oberyn. Yeah, so Oberyn Martell. That's why he's like, her name is Elia Martell a couple of times before the mountain smashed his face.
The mountain literally just grabbed him by one hand.
Yeah,
Like
that
he lifted
was-
him actually. He lifted him by one hand.
Yeah, did you see that?
He
That
punched
was
him
an
once.
eye-opener.
Just punched
No
him
pun
once.
intended.
Yeah.
So that was weird, and
Oh.
it wasn't as expected. That's the problem.
And the sound of the head blowing.
I hadn't read the book so
Oh.
far, that far in the story, and I was like, oh, Tyrion, they're not gonna kill Tyrion, and if Oberyn dies, Tyrion
The
dies.
face Tyrion did though. I mean,
Yeah, man, but he didn't just die. Oberyn didn't just die. He, I don't know what to say. It was more
he got his
gruesome
head blown up.
than death. I mean, poking his eyes like that and just in the screams, man. Nothing terrified me more than the screams.
Yeah.
I could just hear those screams playing on and on in my head.
But at least he got his confession, so.
Yeah, at least he did. I don't think he heard it though. Over his screams.
No, he probably did.
No, he was screaming.
Well, his sister did though.
Yeah, his sister, his half sister, I think. Yeah, his half sister.
The way he was actually
Yeah,
playing
exactly.
with the sword, I think it was the same character, right? He was the same.
Yeah, it was the same character. He trained for it. It was amazing. I guess it was epic. It was one of the best battles. I mean, if I'm gonna choose between Carl Tanner and Oberyn Martell's battles, I choose Oberyn. I think it's Oberyn and then Carl Tanner. Carl Tanner was epic though. Alright, let's go to honorable mentions. And those deaths weren't as important. Some of them are, some of them are not. But they were gruesome, sometimes even more gruesome, so we thought that we must mention
Really
them.
gruesome.
Yeah. Coming up at number 1.
Well, the guy that got flayed. Theon,
In the latest episode.
Yep, Theon went to talk to some castle, I think, and then he goes.
They
like,
were
"You're
Greyjoys
going-"
as well? Yeah.
Yep, and then he goes like, "You're going home," and the next thing you know,
Yeah, they
flayed the dude.
They suddenly cut in this guy flayed with one eye, and then Ramsay is like,
That's
flaying
how we
is
knew home.
is going out of fashion. What the fuck, Ramsay?
Yeah,
What
Ramsay.
the fuck?
Psycho.
All right, let's move on to this other dude. I don't know if you remember him or not, but he died one of the most gruesome deaths when they took Arya Stark in the beginning after Ned Stark was killed. And they moved her to this castle where she found the guy with two colored hair, and he was an assassin. Oh yeah, the episode that he told her, what was it? The Morgul.
Yeah, he gave her this.
No, he told her
coin, I
something.
think,
No,
and
he
then-
told her something. I don't remember what he said.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he gave her the coin too, and then he told her, Valar Morghulis. Yeah, Valar Morghulis, all men must die. And so they bring you this guy that they are interrogating, the Lannisters are, and they want to know where the some of the traitors are. I don't remember which kind of. I think the people that then Arya Stark meets the host of mercenaries that are outlaws. I don't remember what their name was. But anyway, so they're interrogating this guy, and they strap a bucket on his stomach, and then they put a rat in it. They torch it up, and the rat starts digging.
In his stomach.
Yeah, through his stomach, eating his flesh and meat.
So you can
And
go up.
digging through, man, that was horrible.
Yeah.
So this guy deserves to be on this list. Alright, let's go on.
Yep. All right. So coming in at number 3, Khal Drogo.
Khal fucking Drogo.
Yeah, I mean, I really wanted him to live actually.
Me too, really. I mean, when you read about this character, the guy who never cut his braid because he never lost in a battle,
Yeah.
and you think, yes, a badass in Game of Thrones that
Yep.
won't lose, but then he dies out of flesh wound.
I mean, I really
Fuck.
felt sorry for the horse that died for
Yeah.
no reason.
Yeah, do you remember that as well?
That was his horse.
I didn't
actually.
care for the horse that much. I mean, come on, Khal Drogo is dying, and you're thinking about horses.
And guess
seriously?
what happens? Khal Drogo is just a bitch.
Why?
Not moving at all. Just,
Oh yeah.
Just like.
But I mean, we're gonna move on now and tell you about the person who did this to him. He might have
Yep.
survived, but he was hexed, and we're gonna talk about the witch. Before we do that, though, I want to mention something. I don't remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something important. Never mind, I forgot.
Yep.
Anyways, let's move
Try to
on
remember.
and talk about the witch that hexed Khal Drogo and
The
was
one that
of the
killed the
main-
horse?
and killed Danny's unborn child. That
Yep.
was horrific, man.
The stallion that would mount the world.
Yeah, mounted
Really stupid.
nothing at the
Yep,
end and died.
mounted her.
So she died by getting burnt alive with the corpse of Khal Drogo, which was really fitting. It was the transformation of Khaleesi, the fire that released the dragons from
mother
their
of
eggs.
dragons.
Exactly. Oh, that reminded me about what I was gonna say. Khal Drogo died from flesh wound, and I actually think that the Hound will die as well from
Yup.
flesh wound. You remember the flesh wound that was on his shoulder?
He got bitten by that
So
dude
yeah, that's
trying to
something.
kill him.
Let's move on.
Alright, so it's your turn.
No, I already said.
Oh
Drogo.
yeah, Theon's dick.
Theon's
that thing
dick,
actually
man.
died. I mean,
Seriously.
and it was put in a box instead.
It is
like,
worth mentioning. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, he destroyed him, dude. I feel sorry for Theon.
And,
Although he's a
if you
bitch, but-
noticed in the last episode, they brought Grey Worm. He talked about his castration, and then he said that how he's proud of it because it changed him, it brought him to where he was, and then
Yeah.
suddenly they shift and they bring Theon Greyjoy in the last episode, this broken character that is destroyed
wearing
by
an
the
armor
same
and
act.
on a horse.
Yeah, the fake lord.
You may never know though. Maybe he's gonna die because G.R.R.Martian is a bitch.
Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't care for Theon. I mean, he has to kill first the Ramsay, and then he can die. I don't give a shit
I
about
don't
it.
know how he's gonna kill Ramsay.
Then we have finally Lord Aaron. And Lord Aaron doesn't seem that important because you don't see him. He's the only character that you don't meet before he dies. But he's very important because he started everything. He brought the Starks into King's Landing. He's the one that started this conspiracy. He's the one that almost figured out that Cersei and Jaime are having relations and that their children, that Cersei's children are in fact also Jaime's children, not Robert Baratheon.
Something that Tyrion hit.
So yeah, that's very
Yep.
important in the story, and that is why he is on the list of the honorable mentions of the deaths on Game of Thrones. I hope you enjoyed this
Actually,
episode, guys.
one more thing. What do you think is gonna happen to the mountain? Though? Is he gonna die? What do you think is gonna happen to?
Yeah, I guess the mountain died. Yeah,
Well,
he did. He
yeah.
killed, but of
Then-
course he killed first Oberyn Martell. He killed him first, then he.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But
So
what do you
there is
think
no
is gonna happen
dispute
to
about
Tyrion?
that. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that.
I mean, hands down, I don't want him to die. He's the best character.
I mean, honestly, I don't think he'll die. I don't think he dies even in the books.
Yeah, I don't think he does at all. 'Cause
But even if he dies, will I care for him? I will care for the actor, yes. I love the actor. I love the
Yep.
character. Do I think that the character is a good person? No, I don't. I mean,
I honestly think he is. 'cause
deep inside, but he cares about his family too much. Maybe this will change his idea about his family after they tried to kill him. I don't know. Maybe.
That's
We'll
just
see.
Stupid.
Yeah, we'll see. That's what makes Game of Thrones one of the best series ever. An amazing episode, the last episode.
Yep.
We are so excited for the last two episodes. If you haven't seen the trailer, right?
Nope, not yet.
So they released the trailer for episode 9, and I saw it. And it looks really interesting because you can see that the wildlings are invading Castle Black. So apparently, the next episode is going to be entirely in the north, in the wall. And it's going to show us the showdown that's been rumored for a very long time between the wildling hordes. There are thousands,
Hordes.
hundreds and thousands of them.
We only see 3 though. for
You
some
only
odd
see a
reason.
couple,
I
yeah.
mean,
But there are a lot of them, and they're gonna swarm Castle Black, and they're gonna crush Castle Black. Another very interesting thing is, I don't think you've noticed it, guys. It's in the trailer. Look it up again. We know that there are giants. We saw the giants. We took a quick glimpse of the giants.
when they were pulling something, I guess.
Yeah,
They had this
exactly.
big ass thing on their.
But did you know, though, that giants are coming? Not only giants, mammoth riding giants. They're gonna be mammoths too. I saw it in the trailer. You can see the trunk of the mammoth. You can see the big
This
furry
season, though?
feet. Yeah, this season, this episode, this upcoming episode. I think. I mean, they show it in the trailer. I think probably they're gonna show it in the episode as well. It's gonna be epic, guys. So it's all gonna crash in the Game of Thrones. Who's gonna win though? I have no idea. If you want to know what's gonna win, you'll have to follow the series. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. What do you think about it?
Like, subscribe,
Yeah.
and tell us what
Tell us what you think in the comments below.
Yeah.
Most importantly, subscribe, as we said before. Hope you enjoyed the random display, the first episode of the
And
random
I'm gonna
display.
finish finals finally, so we're gonna be doing a lot of
a
crazy
lot of more
shit.
episodes and a lot of crazy shit.
Yup.
Um,
Shizzle and ism.
I hope you like this, guys.
Alright.
See you the next episode. Peace out.
Catch you later.